Good morning! In this video, I'm going to show you how I layer for snowboarding. You're going to want different things, whether it's really cold or warmer out, but it's been pretty cold lately, so this is my setup for colder days. First things first, base layers. These are the Oyuki base layers. They're mostly polyester with a little bit of elastic, with an integrated net gaiter, which is pretty nice. These ones are on the thinner side, but they're super soft and still really warm. Like breathable, but warm, sweat wicking. Also has thumb holes. I love base layers with thumb holes. I love these Oyuki layers because they're so soft and they're a little bit on the thinner side, which is actually really nice in a base layer. But I also have some thicker options for like really cold days, and or I'll just wear them out. These ones, I probably won't wear these bottoms out because they're pretty thin. But say I'm walking my dog or going somewhere. This is Ivy. Also polyester and elastic. They're like a little more on like the techie side, and their top has a fleece line net gaiter, which is pretty nice. They also have options that aren't like that. They're either cut here or half zip. Also more thumb holes. And then another base layer option I have is Cordova. These ones have really nice stretch, super comfortable and fitted. These might be my warmest ones, probably because they're merino wool. But because of the way I layer, I don't always need that. Kind of just depends on the vibe I'm feeling. Step 2, socks. These are some thicker stance socks. They're really tall, which is nice for boots. And then these ones are heated socks. I'll wear these on really cold days, and there's an app you can adjust the heat temperature. But if you want to check them out, they're in my last video. We're going to throw on the Scooby-Doo stance socks. Nice and tall, so they come out the boot and don't bunch up. Step 3, I've got these hybrid shorts. They're like a puffy insulated material. I actually stole these from Ross, my boyfriend, because they're a little too small on him now, from a snowmobile company. But if you go on Evo or Backcountry or REI and search hybrid shorts or insulated shorts or puffy pants, something like that, there should be options there. Super nice, keeps the thighs warm on the lift. And I really like that these ones are cut off here, because again, they don't get in the way of the boot. And honestly, I think this length is like all you need. And then I put a thinner puffy on. This one is Outdoor Research. It's very light and thin, but very warm, so it fits well underneath a jacket. Again, this is the options for people who run cold. If you're warmer, just skip these 2 steps. And then once I have all that on, put my bibs on. These are Oyuki. I picked a size large because I like the baggy look, but I also like having the layering room option. And up next is the shell jacket. This one, also Oyuki, is not insulated. I almost always go for shells because if you get hot, you can take off layers, whereas if this was insulated, I have to take off the top layer and then I might not be covered in waterproof material, but you do you. And then, like I said, this base layer has a net gaiter that you could just pull up. Sometimes I'll just do that, but if I want like a little extra, I will use one of these face masks, which fit really easily under a helmet. Bring out the strands. It's a look. Up next is the helmet. Do yourself a favor, do your mom a favor, and just wear a helmet. It's not cool to not wear a helmet. Goggles. These are Smith Squad goggles. And again, if you don't want this extra piece in your face, you could just wear a buff that's like a tube style. I think these are really nice because they stay up and protect like the sides. The only downside to these things is that the rest of my hair is like against my neck, which isn't always that comfy, but if you're really cold, you don't really care. So that's the Oyuki fit and how I layer. If I'm running hot, I'll just not wear either the puffy pants or the puffy jacket, or I'll just wear one and not the other. And then the last piece is gloves. I took off the layers because I'm indoors and hot. These are the All Clear heated glove liners, but you can also just wear like a thin glove liner. They got the little finger thing so you can still use your phone. And then really any mitt I'll put over. I like these leashes because if you take your hand out on the lift or something, your glove won't go flying. I'm a big fan of mittens over finger gloves. I mean, I like finger gloves for liners, but as far as like the external glove, my hands tend to get pretty cold when my fingers are all separated like this, so I recommend mittens, but you could try both. And just for fun, I'm going to show you my other kit. This is by Cordova. It's different than Oyuki because it's not as baggy, and it's a little bit more of like a ski bunny vibe, but I kind of like having both options. Okay, here's the Cordova base layers. Very stretchy, soft. These ones are warm. Merino wool, more thumb holes. And then I went pants this time because I love bibs, but I also love high-waisted pants. These ones are easier to go to the bathroom in, although the bibs do have a zipper that goes from like here to here, so you can just go to the bathroom without having to take off your jacket. This one, definitely a different vibe, but also has a little bit of insulation, so I wouldn't wear the puffy shorts or the puffy on top. And the Cordova base layers are warmer than some of my other ones, so between the little bit of insulation and the Cordova base layers, this is plenty warm for me. Base layers, warmth options, liners, mittens, helmet, goggles, boots, socks. Final thought is to wear your sunscreen if you're going to show your face, because if the sun's out, the reflection of the snow on your face is harsh and you might even burn yourself up your nose. You never know. Even if you are going to cover your face, this stuff is awesome. It's called the Jones Road Hippie Stick Everywhere Balm. It's just like a thick moisturizing slash protector of the elements, so it'll keep you from getting like a lot of windburn or like super dried out. It's a little on the thicker side, but it's pretty nice. You just literally just put it all over. Okay, that's all.